Hey guys, so Beauty Society is having our Glamazon sale. It is the 16th through the 18th, and what that means is all of our cosmetics are 30% off for the next few days. So I thought I would show you what kinds of cosmetics we have, but also give you maybe a little tutorial in case you're not someone who wears makeup or you feel nervous about makeup or you've heard of contouring or concealer or whatever, but you haven't dove in and tried it. So I'm going to show you what I do when I get ready. So first of all, I've already done my skincare. My face is washed. I put Drama Free on. I put Anytime Anywhere on, and that is my moisturizer. I don't generally use this unless it's like gonna be a long day, but this is a facial primer. I'm gonna share it because it is one of the items that is on sale, 30% off. It's called Photo Shoot, and it's basically a just a primer that smooths everything out, makes your skin just really ready for to accept the makeup and keep it in place. It looks like this. It's kind of like a clear, slippery substance cream, but I generally don't use it, like I said, because I feel like our moisturizers are enough, especially Anytime Anywhere. I feel like that just soaks in so nice and just gives me a nice oh look, I've already like made the blood come to my cheeks by rubbing on them. We're just gonna cover that up. Yeah, it just gives me a nice base to apply makeup, and it's one less step. But if I'm going out or I really want my makeup to last like all day, I will put this on, and I put it everywhere that I might put makeup, or even places that I won't, even my neck, even though I probably will. Okay, so that's on. You can't really tell. Actually, some people will use just this, just as kind of a blurring effect or a mattifying effect if they don't even want to wear makeup. So that's one thing. Okay, so that is step one, primer. Step two is, it can be step two or it can be step three. You can reverse these, but this is a anti-aging concealer, and it's called Incognito. 30% off tomorrow. There are 6 shades. I use shades 2 and 3. What's nice about Beauty Society is between your advisor and your advisor's website, you can have a color matching quiz. So what I recommend, I like for people to take the color matching quiz, but then I also like them to send me a picture like this without any makeup on, and then I'll just say like, yeah, I think that's right for you, or just give a little bit more advice to confirm that the colors are right for that person. And if they're not, no big deal. We just swap them out if you let them know within 30 days. Okay, so this is number 2, and concealer is exactly what it says. It conceals. So I put it right here, and why do I do it? You can kind of see, maybe it's just a little bit darker, and you're wondering why I'm putting it in here. If you are younger, you probably don't, but when you get older, the muscles here beside your eye get kind of atrophied, so they sink in, and when you put something light on your face, it brings it out. Did you know that? Okay, I think that was that was number 1. I might use number 2 only like if I'm trying to cover some redness. This kind of matches my actual foundation or makeup sticks, but I'm not even going to use that today. All right, so I also have a little blemish here in here, so I will put that over that or those, and then I'll go ahead and blend it in. So I'm going to try to just use one makeup brush, and this is the tutorial part. Like some people, think, oh, I'm going to paint it on. I just stipple everything on like this. I might do a little spreading, but mainly it's just stippling. That's a artist technique. like a real artist, but it applies to makeup as well. So I just kind of press it into my skin. It's kind of weird doing my makeup in a tiny screen when I'm used to a big mirror, but I'm going to do my best. And then I will, see how I kind of just spread that around, but then I'm going to stipple that in. I'm just pressing it into my skin. Some people will also use a blending sponge, and sometimes I use that too. That looks like this. We have them, and that is just, you get it damp and then you just press it into your skin. But I like a brush. I like a brush. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so you can kind of see that that brightened up under my eye, right? Okay, then the next thing that I do is the foundation. And our foundation is called Perfect 10. Sorry, I'm leaving the screen here. All right, this one is Alluring. It's a little bit lighter, but our foundation, it's called Perfect 10. Why is it called Perfect 10? It has 10 anti-aging ingredients in it. So what I like to do is I like to use the back of my hand as a palette. So I put it on the back of my hand. That way I'm in control of how much ends up on my face. You see people going like on their face, or they put it on the brush. I just like to put it on my hand and then just dab a little, because you know, some days you need more and some days you need less. Today, I don't know what day that is. You know, and also because I have a primer on, I might actually need less because it's just gonna stick right where I place it and not go anywhere. So you can see me just kind of moving it around and making everything kind of even. And then I bring it down my neck. I have some discoloration on my neck here from too many drives in the sun where the window comes in the driver's side. And I got some melasma there. I'm working on it though. Okay, so hopefully I have a little mirror over here that I'm looking at too. And truth be told, I have some little eyelashes on that are like semi-permanent extensions that I do myself. So we don't have to worry about eye makeup today. I'm just doing my skin. All right, so that's kind of all patted in. Okay, so you remember when I said you can do the concealer as 1 or 2? That's because sometimes, like with this little blemish, it's still coming through. I put my whole face on and it's still being a bugger. So I might go ahead and just go over it one more time. And just to make sure that it is indeed covered. I'm gonna look in this little mirror. I'm just doing a light. Okay, I think it's gone. All right, so that is my foundation. I love this foundation. I don't know about you, but I like to start with just a nice, like cover everything. Like I'm starting with brand new skin, no little like marks or blood vessels or anything showing through, and then I keep going and then I add back in color. Okay, so that's Perfect 10. It comes in like, I don't know, 12 shades. They'll tell you when you take the skin quiz what one you take. This is Alluring. I'm also using Dazzling right now. Next, we're gonna do contouring. So something that we came out with last fall are makeup sticks. Contouring is super popular. The idea behind that is when you have something darker on your skin, it goes in, and something lighter, it brings it out, like highlight. So contour, highlight, and brush. Contour, highlight, and blush. We also have makeup sticks. This is a little bit of a lighter foundation, or a little bit lighter coverage than the Perfect 10. It's just the Timeless makeup stick. So you can, I'm just gonna put it on for you. You can kind of see how it goes on. Same idea, very convenient. Kind of just melts right in. That one's dazzling, so you can see about how that goes. All right, and then we have the black ones are the colors. We have so many different colors. Okay, so this one is called Soul. This is a contour, and so it's darker than my actual skin. See that? All right, so some people will do this. I'm gonna show you two ways. And sometimes I do this, and sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I don't do this. So you can put it on your hand as a palette, or you can just go right in and draw. I'll do it both ways so you can see the difference, if any. I'm gonna get this out of the way. All right. Okay, so, and then I'll do it this way. So what we're doing here, and some people do this too, they'll contour your nose to kind of give it a more slim. I generally don't, but I'll just show you how that is. And they might do it here. And if you have like, see how I have kind of a gel, you can draw a line. See how it kind of made it straight? So it's kind of like bringing it back, creating a shadow. Or you can take it like this, off your hand, and then do the same thing. Again, distributing it and then kind of just patting it in. All right. So what I like here, it's kind of like a bronzer too. You're putting it on and it's giving you the look of the sun just hit your forehead right there. All right, I'm gonna put a little more on my hand to give you the look of the gel here. And then kind of pull it down. Can you see it kind of created that, I wouldn't go as far as to say chiseled look, but it gives a little more definition than I had. And then people will do under the lip to give that kind of a pout. I generally don't, honestly. And then I'll go here to match the other side. That's the other thing about when you're putting on cosmetics. Generally what you do on one side, do it on the other so that it matches, so you're not lopsided. All right, so I'm gonna just tap that in. Okay, does my nose look skinnier? Does this make my nose look skinny? Okay, and then same idea, kind of just pat that in. It just has warmed up on my face and is melting into my skin. Do I look a little chiseled? All right, same idea here. Pull it down. You don't want that line. You've seen it. We all did it in the 80s, 90s, where we had that line where it was like white face and then your neck was red or tan. Live and learn. All right, and then lastly, this one. So one little tip someone gave me a long time ago about contouring is you go like, I don't know how this is gonna play in the video, like an E and then a 3, or a 3 and an E, however it goes. So you go down like that, and like that, like that, and like that. All right, can you tell the difference? What do you think? All right, so there's that. Next, we're gonna do blush. My favorite is called Cora. I use that all the time. I think we have like 5 different blushes, but this one is my favorite. My second favorite is actually Famous. Maybe I'll do one on each side and you can help me decide what looks better. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my hand. Not pretty, it's kind of like a peachy coral. It goes with so many different skin tones. You cannot even mess up at all. Okay, so apparently if you put it on the apple, it makes you look maybe a little chubbier. People say start here, like right under the end of your eye and go up. I like it on my apple, I don't care. All right, so that's how that looks. You see, I'm putting it all the way into my hairline. You don't want to stop and then have it white right there. You want to put it all the way into your hairline. Sometimes I'll do a little like this, like I got a little sun-kissed there. Okay, I'm having a hard time seeing how this works on a teeny tiny screen. Okay, so that was Cora. I'm going to show you Famous. This might be shocking. It's red. I'm going to put it right on. That might be like, whoa, what is she doing? That is red, right? But when it melts and blends in, it really softens and gives a nice, like, flushed look. It's a little bit more than the Cora, as you can see. So what do you like better, Cora or Famous? There's also Peony. There's also one called Merlot, really nice for fall or a darker skin tone. Famous, Cora. Okay, another cool thing about these is it also doubles as a lipstick. So I'm gonna put that on. We've got lipstick. Same kind of formulation or similar enough that, and it's nice if you use the same, it's gonna coordinate. They're not gonna clash. All right. Also 30% off all of those, and those are refillable. So I'm gonna show you one that's refillable. So what you do when you are needing a new one, you don't have to buy this whole tube. So this tube is pretty amazing, but it would be sad if you had to put it in the trash every time, right? So look at magnet. They're all like this, and every single one is refillable. So you just, it wouldn't be this, it would be gone, but you would just like put it all the way, click, take it out, and then put your new one in and roll it back down. So when you're ordering a refill, it's first of all less expensive. Number two, it doesn't have all this packaging. It really just has the case, the makeup, and it comes in a little tube so it doesn't get damaged. And then you put it back in. So that's nice. All right, so there's that. Last thing I'm going to show you is something that's also on sale. And you don't have to do this. So some people are going with, like you've heard it, like the glowy look, right? Oh, one more thing. I didn't show you the highlighter. This is highlighter. I often don't use it. Regal is my favorite, but you want to do a highlighter wherever you want it to like to sparkle. Okay, so typically it's these areas that I'm gonna show you. All right, or I could have done it on my hand too and done a highlight. So same idea, just kind of pat it in. So can you see that kind of gives a little sheen, a little shimmer, a little glow. So if you like that glowy look and you want to add that in, there's Regal, there's Chroma, and what's the other one? I think I only have Regal and Chroma, but I think there's another one, Starlight. That one's like a kind of a white one. So Regal is kind of a golden, Chroma is an iridescent, so all the options. So can you see that? All right, so some people do not like the like glowy, dewy look. So if you do not, or you want to set your makeup for it to stay a little bit longer, you can use what is called Haze, and it is a translucent setting powder. And so easy. I'm looking for my big brush. Okay, I can't find it, but this will work. So I'm just going to dab it in a little bit. Some people will put it like under their eyes to set it so that any kind of creases just never appear. And they might do it like right here. You can see where my wrinkles are. So you might want to press it into here. And this gives you kind of a mattified look. Not super mattified, but it's doing two things. It's giving you like a blurred look, but it's also setting your makeup so it's not going to go anywhere. So can you see that? All right. That is called Haze, and guess what? Also 30% off. Every single thing that I showed you here is 30% off. Okay, I'm done. That is everything. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you a lipstick. So we also have fabulous lipsticks, an actual lipstick, also refillable. So those are nice. This one's called Oasis. I love it. It's like my perfect shade that I always tend to buy whenever I find a lipstick. So what do you think? We're done. Let me know if I can do a color match for you. I would love to help you. And let me know what you liked or learned when I shared doing makeup with you. Okay, guys, have a great week, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.